Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending depending on depending on where you are calling, where you are listening to me from across the world. I want to thank Nigerians, especially those who desire and who really mean well for this country. I really do not get it how the powers that be, those who are in government now, Bola Tinubu's government functionaries, you know, how they go about infiltrating and causing confusion by way of, sending certain narratives and, carrying out propaganda that, Atiku Abubakar has said he may step down for P2B. The problem removing that Bola Tinubu has presently is the problem of is actually the removing removing problem of not allowing Atiku Abubakar contest election, because as long as Atiku Abubakar will contest election under this arrangement of coalition, and a P2B comes in as his running mate, I think Bola Tinubu and APC, Ganduje, all of them would know that their time is up. Even before the election period, even before the election day itself, they would have, given up to fate. But the problem here is that if the managers of our coalition will be able to understand that there is no how these things will work without propaganda being infiltrated, being peddled, all these statements of confusion, by those who have held us on the ground and they don't want to leave power. As long as they are determined to create confusion, the coalition should understand that they should close their ears. They should be focused. They should mind their business. They should, focus on the goal. The major thing here is removing Bola Tinubu and APC. That Aliyu Comrade Aliyu Audu, that just resigned from Bola Tinubu's government. I think the guy said it all. He said why he resigned is just to come out and be part of mobilization to remove Bola Tinubu from power. That is what we are concerned about. It's just to remove Bola Tinubu. And we feel that if Bola Tinubu and APC are removed from power, I think Nigeria will be fine again. I think there will be no reason for anybody to begin to say Nigeria. Atiku will do the best thing president has ever done in this country. And Bola Tinubu, no, just imagine Bola Tinubu second term from 2027. Do you think half of Nigerian population will not go? Just see a president that more than 200 people were massacred in cold blood in Benue. The president is scheduling when he's going to go there. That is the president we have. I remember one time a gunshot issue in America. A student of a secondary school shot some members of his class, and Biden left whatever he was doing and rushed to that venue. That is where lives matter. That is where human beings matter to people who say they govern. Of course, these people are not governing anybody. They are just ruling themselves. And the truth of the matter is that we must do everything. We must do everything humanly possible within the ambit of the law, legitimately, legally, to mobilize against this government. Because if we allow Bola Tinubu penetrate 2027, I mean, this country, there may not be a country that will be called Nigeria, because the way Nigerians are suffering, look at insecurity, look at cost of living, not even cost of living, now it's cost of death. There is nothing like cost of living now, because people are dying. The only cost people think about now is cost of death. So life does not matter. If they could slaughter born young innocent children, toddlers, babies to ashes, and the president of a country is telling people that he will reschedule his schedules to see if he will go to Benue on Wednesday. I mean, that is so shameful. Bola Tinubu should tell us what good his programs have brought to Nigeria. Bola Tinubu should tell us. Is it not better he does not go anywhere and go and live in Benue? Is it not better? Is it not better he should not do anything from now to 27, so that he will stay in all those places where lives are being wasted, where terrorists are being slaughtering people? Is it not better for him? He said he wants to. I just don't get it. They are only concerned about dislodging opposition, dislodging coalition. They are not interested in giving Nigerians dividends of democracy. In fact, there is no democracy. This is civil rule. In a democracy, a military officer will not be at him in a particular state in this country. So who is fooling who? There's no democracy. What we have here is civil